about that night, Sunday, that afternoon, if yeah, rather not night, when we went into the final at the National Theatre. How were you feeling in the morning when you knew that this is the day your child is in is at the final, and the Sunday decides everything? Do you remember the prayer you said?
When I was at the backstage, when it's left with the Talented Kids and Abigail, I was like, I even forgot that I was among people back. And somebody said, "Do you know something? Go inside and go and pray." Okay.
You were speaking in tongues.
Pray, go. And the guy is like, "You go inside and go and pray." Like I was happy, really, really happy that Abigail won the.
That moment when she's actually clapping when it's a one. I heard her do this. I mean, that moment where the presenters
when she was through the process, we told her that her own, when she wins, she should do hard, and when she wins, we'll get her phone.
When you say do hard, what does that mean?
Like she should do her best.
Oh, okay.
Her possible best.
Okay.
She like phone.
Oh, I see.
She like phone.
So you promised her that if she puts in her very best and she wins, you buy her a phone.
Yes.
And the phone away.
Every day she will ask of it. If she's sleeping and she wake up, she will say.
She'll be doing her hand like this.
Phone.
At that moment when her name was announced on TV, what was your first reaction?
I jumped. I really jumped. I jumped because I don't know what to do. I was happy, jumping all over, hugging people. So it was really fun.
And you were there with the father as well?
Yes. Everybody's jumping. Everybody. We were all happy.
I bet you were. And I'm sure the coach was even more happy because now you've set a record.
I even collapsed.
You collapsed, huh?
I was crying. Me of all people.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't, but because me, I knew.
Why were you crying?
Hey, this journey, it wasn't easy.
No, share some with me. And can you take off your spectacles so that when you're being emotional, I can see you properly? Don't hide behind the spectacle. Share some of the very tough times with me, because I don't think it was all easy.
Yeah. The grand finals. What happened?
Tell me.
It was mind blowing.
Tell me what happened.
Because a day before the finals, we were rehearsing at the studio, and they called us to do our performance first before the other, because we will be performing second.
This was the day before the final.
The finals. So she came on board on stage and she started. She started with cough. And she was very down. Like down to earth. And
why was she down?
I didn't know. She didn't put in much energy. Like, so everybody was like, what is wrong? Abigail of all people, when she hears songs, don't try. But that day she was very down.
Did you try to find out from her parents what was going on with her? What do you think was going on with her?
I don't know. She was like, so I have for instance, I have only 3 good angels. Yes, I have 3 angels. They protect me everywhere I go.
Who are these angels?
Yeah, that is 187. Yeah. So
what is 187?
Yeah, that is the murder gang. I have 3 bad good angels when I was born.
That protects you?
Yes.
Okay, and they were there?
Yes.
And so what did they tell you?
They were like, yo, Vocus, change the track, change everything for the girl. I was like, tomorrow is the finals. Okay, I didn't hesitate. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it, because I believe in myself and I believe in her too. So we go backstage. I changed myself. I told her, we're going to train. He said, okay, but we're going to change the song. Like, okay. So
you were going to change your song that she hadn't rehearsed with?
No. So before we started everything, I was like, I gave her 20 cedis.
Okay.
Yeah, I told her if she performs hard, I'll buy her phone and I'll give her my AirPods. And she gave me Toms.
Why did you promise to give her your AirPod when you know she cannot hear?
I had the AirPods in my ears. And when we are training at the beach or doing jogging or all those kind of things, I placed one in her ear. So always we train with earpods. She doesn't hear though, but the actions that I do, she follows.
She just wants to mimic what you do, and that includes wanting to put an earpod in her ear.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, my earpods. Like I would dash it because she likes gadgets.
Right.
Yes. So I have to do something to win her at that moment. So at backstage, we started rehearsing. She was stressed. So I did a video shoot, like a video of me dancing with a new formation that we're going to use for the finals. Yeah, so she's smart. So when she watched the video, she can do well with it. So we performed, we rehearsed like 1, 2, 3. The mind was tired.
Wow.
So, so I told her to go and rest.
Okay.
Early in the morning, that is Sunday morning, we'll take it again.
On Saturday, you really couldn't get any rehearsal out of her.
No. So Sunday morning I came, they were like, no, we should meet at the center, conference center. I was like, hey, Charlie, time.
Do you think that maybe she was feeling nervous? Do you think she knew the next day was a final?
She knew. Because
and maybe she was feeling nervous.
No, the way everybody was doing, like the way things were going, she was wondering. Yes, everybody was preparing. Yeah, so she knew something big is happening.
Let me ask this before you go ahead. When she's unhappy or she's uncomfortable, because you don't have sign language, how do you know if she's going through stuff that she obviously she can't speak to you and she doesn't use sign as well? So how do you, as a mother and also the coach, know that she's having her down moments or she doesn't even want to rehearse?
Abigail is a type of girl. She's always happy. Always happy. When you see her bored or maybe she wants something, either biscuit or phone. If she wants my phone, I said no, I won't give it to you. Then she will piss off totally. But if I give her the phone, but she's always smart. She's always happy, active everywhere and stuff. She's a child who doesn't give me problem at all.
I understand that, but she's not obviously always happy internally. So how do you know how does she communicate her displeasure to you? I mean, when she's sad and it's not just about the obvious, I'm not getting your phone or anything like that.
When she's sad, you see her sitting lonely. All by herself.
Okay.
She will not talk to anybody. She'll be down to her satisfaction. So if I see that she's in a bad
that mood, yeah.
Yes, I'll either buy her toffee, biscuit, or I'll tell her, you take my phone.
And that brings her around.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to, on Saturday when she didn't give you any rehearsal.
So the Sunday morning, we went to the center and then that place we have to rehearse something small before we get to the stage.
Yes.
So they called us to come and then do the performance.
Right.
She repeated the same thing she did on Saturday. So I was like, hey, Abigail.
This is a Sunday morning. The morning of the finale.
A few hours to this thing.
The finale.
Yeah, and everybody was down. Yet everybody. I was like, no, this thing won't happen. We went backstage again. That is where I sacrificed everything.
What did you sacrifice?
I called my angels to come over and come and talk to Abigail for me. So the first thing, for the first training we had, she was like,
she was telling you to calm down.
Calm down.
She even came to me and said,
you shouldn't worry. I told her that when she forgets the dancing or the step, she should do anything she likes. She should do anything she likes. And she did it. She repeated it again. Like, calm. So, on stage.
Hold on. So, it means that what we saw on Sunday, she didn't rehearse it.
No.
For the
freestyle.
Yes.
And that was her best performance.
She did not rehearse it prior to the time.
No.
Properly.
No.
And
Yes.
because of her condition, it takes her time for her to get it.
Yes.
Even though she's smart, she have to rehearse on it severally.
Go by the
But that day-
calculation before.
When she was performing, what was going through your head? No, knowing what had happened before.
For the first performance with a mentor,
Yes.
that one we rehearsed very hard. So that one I knew.
But that was not on Saturday, that was on the previous time.
Yes.
Okay.
But for the freestyle, my phone too got lost. So everything was
You lost your phone.
everything was like cracked. So I went outside. They mentioned Abigail. I went outside. I was sitting outside because
You were not even in the auditorium.
No,
When she was announced, because you were sure that she wasn't going to win.
I know she's going to do her own thing. And the song I gave her on that day, like for the final.
He's getting
there is-
emotional.
Yes. There was no heartbeat inside.
Yeah.
This Stoneboy's track, hold on reading me a sweet, so there's no beat. And Shatawale, like my thing, there's no heartbeat. They are all calm, but just you have to go by the storytelling. Me dance like Mike Tyson, so you have to dance like Mike Tyson. Fight like Mike Tyson, dance like Michael Jackson.
And these were songs that were chosen at random.
Yes. And she delivered everything. So I heard them like for her performing for like the Stoneboy's track,
Yeah.
and I started hearing the noise. Abigail. Straight where I was supposed to come inside. that is where I had the vim back. So as I entered, Nana Mama Brown was like, her facial expression
Yeah.
got me in the mood. So I was standing beside the stage. So she did the first performance and performed same with the Shatawale song, and
Yeah.
Nana McBrown stood up, and I was like, yeah, my angels and my girls are working.
So finally, when she was announced as winner,
That is why I collapsed because I knew what
had happened before.
Yes, I was crying. I couldn't even stand.
So what next now? Are you going to train her into what? What's your
Yes,
plan for her?
Right now, no. We are planning something great, something big for her. Yes, and my target is outside the country, and we going to American Got Talent. That is my wish and my ideas now.